Hello everybody, Martin here, back with another league match here, round 3 on the draw, and we cannot keep this hand, sadly. Someone is saying hello. Yeah, we have them all in this, the Mountain Arcbane again. It's a pretty good hand otherwise, but oh, no, damn it, I clicked keep. Oh, well, we're along for the ride, and they are on Shardless agent, right? Okay. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. Well, let's hope we just draw into land. We do not. It's on. Well, goodness, this is a pretty good matchup for us, but jeez, cannot believe I did that. We're just like at the mercy of drawing blue mana. We have the force at least. Well, better lucky than good as the old goes. So let's ponder here. We could keep up Pierce mana if they waste us without us having to cast a cantrip. We're gonna be so sad. So let's shuffle these 2 sneak attacks and this impulse, because one of those are lands. This is a land, and it's a fetch land, so that's pretty awesome. Well, they seem to know what we're playing. Oh, there is a wasteland. Good thing we got this Scalding Tarn off the shuffle. That's right. And wasting us, sure. Well, things are coming along nicely. When is their visions going to come off suspend? Well, not for another good while. So we're going to, we might want brainstorm end of turn here, I'm not really sure. If we do and we find a pedal, it's awesome. They tap out. That means our Pierce is live though. They brainstorm. And do I Pierce this? It's a pretty juicy Pierce target. They would have to have double force to compete with us, which I don't think they do. So let's just Pierce this. And we won't get to brainstorm, but it's okay. They get their Cascader pedal? No, alright. We can just jam the sneak attack here. Maybe that's just the safest bet. I think they have one answer in their deck, and that's like, what's his face? Like Maelstrom Pulse? We have force for that. They might force here and we have to force back, in which case like our sneak attack would be open. But let's just do it. I feel like that's the correct thing to be doing here. Just jam it, annihilate their board next turn. If not, we have a pretty decent hand of some cantrips and Cunning Wish. Yeah, he says, I was wrong. Alright, so they have the force, so we have to force back here, and we probably want to be pitching Cunning Wish, because, like, if they have another force here, we're done. And then I'd rather, like, the Cunning Wish and Nemacool are kind of interchangeable, and I'd rather have 2 cantrips. So, like, if if they get to draw like a hymn tutorial, they can take Emrakul from us, and that's kind of bad, but we have a lot of turns to draw into like that creature. So let's hope it's not Maelstrom Pulse. They can't be playing that in Maelstrom Pulses. No! Alright. Well, that's quite upsetting. I think we want to brainstorm here. It's not really that exciting. I think the Pierce is like the most dead card. Well, this is where the City of Traders sort of bites us in the butt. Wow, that is aggravating. So the choice is here. Do we play out the Volcanic to cast Preordain? If we do, we can't really keep up Force. So I think, actually, I would rather put back Pierce, put back Bulk, pass the turn. We can Force and still have like a cantrip for next turn. And we get to draw Volcanic, so if we were to hit Show and Tell, we know I'd Show and Tell Emrakul. Though Show and Tell Emrakul is kind of weak against this deck, because they have Liliana and Jace. Oh, stupid Maelstrom Pulse. If that doesn't put you on Tilda, I don't know what will. So we draw Volcanic, and then we cast Preordain. We will draw Pierce, or like we'll see Pierce in Unknown. Oh, okay. There's the Wasteland. So I guess that answers itself, kind of. The question about whether to play the Volcanic next turn. Pretty sure they're going to waste our city. So what do they have for us here? Double black, so I guess like him? Oh no, they're fetching, so Liliana, I guess. Pretty sure we do not want to allow Liliana. So let's pitch the Brainstorm. I'm not sure if I should pitch Preordain. Like, Brainstorm lets us dig two cards deeper, but if we don't see what we need to see, then I can get Brainstorm locked. That's a really bad spot. Bottom the Pierce, take the Impulse. I don't hate that. I don't hate Impulse in here. I'm pretty sure if they had Force, they would have forced back. They might have the second Liliana, which is, yeah, okay, they do. Now the Pierce would have been nice. Should have seen that coming, I guess. Well, let's import a response. I guess. Not really sure what I'm achieving by doing that, though. If I impulse in response, then whatever card I'm taking, it's either going to be that or Emrakul if I'm discarding. Is there something I want more than Emrakul? I guess actually Emrakul is kind of a dud. without Omniscience because of Liliana, so let's impulse. We might get sure, really. Well, it's our best bet to just take the show and tell here and then hope that our draw step gives us like what, Gristlebrand or Omniscience, I guess. Doing everything with the Emrakul trigger because we're going to be bidding him. Yep, discard Emrakul. They discard K, Emrakul is exiled. Not exiled, sorry. Emrakul will get shuffled back in with everything else. Exiling a land. I guess for us not to draw that land. They want to brainstorm? No? Okay, well that seems fine. Okay, well we ironically blew us your traders, but we're gonna hang on to that. It's bin it to Liliana. Now they have hard cast force of 1 mana. We can't really play around anymore. Toxic Deluge, right? Alright, so we're down to 6. They hit us down to 4. They're jumping down to 2. So I think we're dead, right? There's nothing we can draw here. Because Gristlebrand no longer does anything. And like if we were to draw the Omniscience, we have nothing to cast with it, so let's just we'll play it out, but alright. We'll concede. So that is bad beats, I think. I do not think Shardless runs more than 1 mill circles. Now what are you gonna do? We had the force, they had the force. They drew 3 cards. So I think we want the Blood Moons here. That seems kind of good. Probably well, I don't know. What can we live without? I don't like boarding out. Like, normally I gravitate towards taking out some Preordains because they're like the weakest cantrip, but I don't really like taking out cantrips versus discard if I can help it. Yes, the intuition again, sort of. It's less bad here because they don't have days, but they still have force. We kind of want the Pierces to fight like they're Hintatorats. Although Pierce kind of gets bad pretty quickly, I think, because they have so much mana. Tell you what, I'll cut 1 Pierce. Well, let's see here. We are going to be on the play faux show. I was just thinking, where am I going to get like a turn 1 show and tell? I need the pedals and the ancient tunes for that. Sadly, this is not it. We have to mulligan this. Yeah, we can't be like peddling for lands. It's not like this hand has the other part of the combo. Jeez. It's bad. Guess we keep and hope for like some magic on top. We'll keep that. Hope we don't have to pierce on turn 1. We don't mind having Ponder on our first draw step. Thoughtseize, do we care? What's more valuable, having like the ponder or whatever they're going to take here? They're probably going to take the cunning wish, and then they'll know our hand too. If they take the pierce, then it's because they have him to Torok on the next turn. Which in either case we won't beat, because if we pierce now, they'll him us. Well, if I'm not piercing this Thoughtseize, what am I running pierces for, right? I think it's actually worth it for them not to know my hand. Alright. So, bye-bye Ponder, but ugh. And this is what I do not like about this combo deck. All these bricks. Like, the cards don't do anything by themselves, kind of thing. And we're drawing like the wrong half of the combo. Well, at least we're not getting him this turn. They are playing around Blood Moon very wisely. Okay, Ponder is Neo. Well, City of Traders lets us play the sneak attack, and the Preordain lets us Preordain, I guess. We don't want the Omniscience. If we cast the City of Traders now, and they have Wasteland, then they can't him us? No, wait, they have the Death, right? So they can him us. I guess I'd rather draw the City of Traders next and have that be him proof. Yeah, we'll miss our land drop this turn, but that's okay. So what we have to hope for here basically is that they kept on the back of that turn 1 Thoughtseize, and that they don't have like a Force of Will. Which doesn't seem that likely, but you know, you never know. So I think like next turn we can either just slam the sneak attack and have it soak up like a counterspell. Alright, they're blind agent casting here. Mage is kind of nice for them, not so much for us. I wonder what they say here. Show and tell, sure. Okay. Guess we could also like go for a Cunning Wish plan here, like Cunning Wish for Kozilek's return. But yeah, I was going to say, like, we can slam the sneak attack now they're tapped out. They probably have a force. Well, I can't imagine them tapping out of that. Okay, we're going to bottom the Omniscience. And I think we're actually going to draw the Petal. We're going to play the sneak attack with the City of Traders. If they have force, they will have to force it. If they can then follow up with a Wasteland, we're like screwed. But if not, we can Cunning Wish for Kozilek's return, and they won't have force for that. It's not very strong, but I think like we're on a 3-turn clock here, and yeah, well, we really have to hope they don't have wasteland. Okay, they force bit visions, so that was kind of expected. They have a bunch of ways to mess with us here. Okay, Liliana. Alright. we have to keep the Tarn to discard to Liliana. They'll bring us down to 12, then they'll beat us down to 8, and another 2 from the death right. Oh, okay, no. That was probably a mistake from them. They fetched the wrong land. Yeah, oops. So we'll be at 8, not 6, by the time we clear their board. Lily will take up to 5. Lily will take up to 6 next turn. I guess alternatively we wish for tap intuition for show and tell. No, that is not going to work. Is there anything else that makes sense here? I don't think so. Nope. Don't draw show and tell. No! Oh, that's so annoying. How unbelievable. That is severely aggravating. Because obviously they're going to discard with Liliana. Like, if we had just drawn some crap spell, then the show and tell. Oh well. Nothing to be done with about that now. I think we just have to fire this off. Probably we keep the show and tell in hand. It's like we have more show and tells than omnisciences. Omnisciences? It's not really a word, but whatever. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure, right? Because what is omniscience doing without a show and tell? Well, nothing. What show and tell doing without omniscience? It's drawing us into a creature. But what are we doing with that creature? Like, it's just gonna get sacked to Liliana. Griselbrand lets us draw 7, but then we're at 1. Well, that's kind of scary. Whereas, like, with the omniscience, we draw another show and tell. Man, I don't know. I do not know. Actually, let's spin the show and tell. If we get to another show and tell, then Liliana's ultimate won't matter. So I guess we keep the Ancient Tomb in hand, because That will entice them to discard. Why discard? Another Liliana, sure. Come on, show and tell. Now we're in trouble. Now they get to ultimate and keep discarding us next turn. I guess in that sense it's alright that we drew a land. Then sure. Show and tell? Yeah. Alright. So on the one hand, it's nice that we don't have a show and tell in hand. On the other hand, this omniscience is not really doing anything. So they're really considering it, going for the ultimate. But nope, they are discarding. I think we're just going to dump the omniscience. I think the plan now is to get to a sneak attack. I don't think playing land is going to get us anywhere because we'll just lose the CF traders, which we might keep now anyways to only an ultimate. They're ultimating, and I once messed this up. She says that player sacrifices the permanents in the pile of his or her choice. So I have to choose. When it says choose a pile, it's like the pile that gets sacrificed. I think I'm actually going to sacrifice this pile up here, and then keep the mountains. We have like island in hand. So they get to discard us. Things are not looking too great. They're actually looking like devastating. Oh man. Sure, Jace for good measure. Should be fate sealing this, I guess. Not really what we're drawing to now. I think we're literally cold. Alright, well, that was not the most pleasant experience. We're just gonna concede here. GG's. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I hope to sort of rebound on these next couple of the last two rounds. Hopefully break even. And that's it. Bye-bye.